Hey guys, it's me Danny. Welcome back to another weekly episode here at Dating with Danny, and today's video is how to handle being a high sex energy male. Now, it's not easy, and for these past year and a half I've been single and it's been extremely difficult for me. So in this video I'm going to share with you my 3 tips on everything that I learned on how I have been handling my high sex drive without having a girlfriend. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so the first thing that you want to do if you have a high sex drive is that you need to start working out. You need to hit the gym. Now, it's really important that when you go to the gym that you just don't casually work out. You really need to push yourself just like you are when you're having sex, or at least that's how I am when I'm having sex. I like to push myself. I like to go to new heights. So it's important that when you hit the gym, you need to not only do cardio, you need to do weightlifting. Now, weightlifting is the place where you're really going to be able to really just get it out of you. You really got to push yourself at the gym because you have all of this sexual energy built up. You need a place to release it, and the gym is the place to do it. And that's why you have to train to failure to the best of your ability. Now, when you train to failure and you really push yourself, you are in a sense mimicking the act of climaxing during sex. Now, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I make noise when I'm having sex, especially when I climax. I don't know how guys can just have sex and not make noise. And the same thing at the gym. How can you go to the gym and push yourself without, grunting and really making some noise? So when you go to the gym, it's really important. If you really want to transmute that sexual energy in your high sex drive, you need to push yourself. You need to hit the weights, and you need to push yourself as close to the maximum as possible. The second tip on how to handle being a high sex energy male is to focus on your career and making money. Now, you have all this high sex drive. Now, what you need to do is you need to transmute it into working energy. So important for us guys to be successful and support our family. It's really important for us to be providers, and that's a big thing I talk about in this channel is being a provider. Being a masculine man and providing for your family, your girlfriend, or your wife. It's really important for us men to be successful, to make money, to provide, but also more importantly, when we feel like winners in life, when men are winning in life, we feel at our best. And that's obviously going to translate to higher libido. So if you have a high sex drive, you really need to focus that energy and redirect your focus and put that focus back into your work and your career, making money. Now, let's say I'm having a moment where I'm getting lost in my sex drive. What I do is I try to center myself, I try to control my thoughts, and I work on redirecting my thoughts back into the work that I'm doing so I can stay focused. So that's my second tip, guys, is redirect your sexual energy and transmute it into working energy. Alright, so my third tip on how to handle being a high sex energy male is to, what's my third tip? What is my third tip? So my third tip on how to be a high sex energy male is to stop masturbating and wait for a wet dream. I know it's hard, it's extremely difficult. I have such a high sex drive, I have such a high libido, and waiting around for a wet dream is like the most difficult thing ever. So yeah, guys, stop masturbating. It's a waste of time. And not only that, it trains your mind and your body to release quickly. It's not good for you, in my opinion. Instead of masturbating, how about you get to work and start making money? I think masturbation is a waste of time. It doesn't even come close to sex. And you're better off using that time on focusing on your career and being successful and making money. Simple as that. And or going to the gym, or going outside and meeting a girl. I hope you enjoyed this video on my 3 tips on how to handle being a high sex energy male. I hope you got some great tips out of it. And to recap, here are my 3 tips again. Focus on your fitness and your gym. Really push yourself in the gym, especially with weights. 2, focus on your career and making money. And number 3 is to, what was point number 3 again? And point number 3 was refraining from masturbation and waiting for your wet dreams. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in our next videos here at Dating with Danny. Stay strong, guys. Bye.